What's going on, everybody? Just a random live stream. I'm just finally getting over my cold that I brought back with me from Florida. So, finally feeling able and up to doing anything. It's been pretty rough. So, uh, I haven't had time. I haven't had time to do it. I haven't had energy to do anything. Not even edit the videos that I made in Florida or anything since I've been back, other than just drag myself to work every day and get home and rest for the next day so I can make it through the next day. So I figured that I would come back. I would come on and do just a fun hunt. Open up some $half rolls. I've got a couple boxes of $half. There's no enders, so I'm not really doing donations. Um, we can work with it and see. If we start finding silver in there, maybe I can work out a donation tier. But as of right now, just gonna do a fun hunt and a live stream and a free giveaway at the end, and see what we can find in a box of $half. I don't plan on being on long, but I do want to hang out with you guys for a little bit and to give you guys a little bit of an update. Let you guys know that I've been sick and I haven't had time to really get anything up and on here. So that's why you guys haven't heard anything from me for a little bit because, this cold's been pretty rough. So, hey, little kitty, how are you? Good to see you. Steve Woods, welcome. Brian Waddell, how are you? Ozzy Alchemist, welcome in. I haven't seen you here before. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I was really sick. It was really rough. I'd spent the entire day on New Year's Day in bed. It was pretty bad. So, but I'm finally back able to make it through a day and have a little bit of energy left over. And of course, I was able to pick up my $half yesterday, last minute, right before 6 o'clock. So I had some boxes. I figured I would open up some rolls to see if we can't find anything. I opened up one roll out of this first box and just a bunch of 93s, no silver, but you never know. There's no enders. Who knows what we can find? I just figured that I would just give it a shot and see what we can find opening up some rolls. But I figured it'd be a good time to do a live chat and just, hang out with you guys and talk for a little bit and see how the year's going, starting off for everybody else. Of course, it started off as sickness for me, but it only goes up from here. I mean, it's not like it's the end of the world. I'm starting to get better, so we're going to make the best of it. Unfortunately, the cold and not having energy and having to work, I haven't been able to get my shipping done or my PCGS submissions done. But I am going to start on that first thing tomorrow. As soon as I get off of work, because of course I got to start work first thing tomorrow. As soon as I get off of work, I'm going to start the shipping, get everything packaged up, get ready to ship out, and then um, by the end of the day, Monday, I should have the submissions done, and then I'll get them shipped out Tuesday because I have a kind of a half day on Tuesday. I have to work, but I'll be off early enough to be able to get stuff out to the post office. So I'm not really hunting for errors or varieties right now, just because I just want to get through these rolls because I got to get them back to the bank on Monday. Also, we're going to be opening up the restaurant on the 14th of January, so just a little bit over a week away. And when that happens, I'm going to be working like 12 days straight. So that's going to keep me away from here. I am planning an auction for next week, though, and I do believe it will be my regularly scheduled auction time, Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Central. So I am planning my Thursday night auction. My silver dealer's been out of town and for the holidays as well, so I wasn't able to get with him last week. I I wouldn't have been able to do the auction yesterday or on Thursday this week anyways, because I was just decimated by this cold. So, but we're going to go back to that for next week for sure. And then if I can find any boxes of $half that have anything that look anything decent, then we're definitely going to go in there. Hey, Midwest Coin Hunter, welcome in. Good to see you. Smoke and dust from fires. Yeah, that's rough. Mine's not from any of that. Mine was from a cold. I think I got it from my brother while I was visiting him in Florida. So I have not been sick in over a year. It's been since like Thanksgiving of last year since I've been sick. So I've been pretty lucky. Consider myself pretty lucky to not have gotten sick for over a year. So got a 2005 NIFC. That's all I've been finding lately is NIFCs. I've opened up 4 boxes of $half before I left for Florida. And then this is 2 more boxes, and I haven't found any. I have 2 boxes here right now. I haven't found any silver in the first 4, but I did find silver in Florida. So hopefully, and then I opened up 2 more boxes as soon as I got back from Florida, but I didn't find anything. So I didn't make any content out of it. Didn't do any videos. That was before I got sick. And now this week, just yesterday, I picked up these 2 boxes. So hopefully we can find silver. Hopefully the skunk streak doesn't continue. Hopefully we can find some silver and see if we can't get on a hot streak. I'm still waiting for my Christmas boxes. This time last year, I had an epic box. Don't see it this year. Of course, last year when I got it, even though I got it from Wells Fargo, it was an NF String and Son box. But this is a Yellow Loomis box. There hasn't been a lot going around in the Yellow Loomis, but there has been a few. So you never know when you might find a lucky one. That's why I didn't want to take donations, because I hate taking donations for boxes that don't have anything in them. And I just don't know what's going to be in this box. Could be loaded, could be nothing. And based on what I've been finding, it's probably nothing. So we're going to open them up. If we start finding silver, maybe I'll open up for donations. Maybe we'll hunt some rolls for people. I just wanted to get back out there. I miss you guys. I haven't been able to get on YouTube for a while. I barely even been able to watch other people's streams because my cold, because I was so sick. So Mountain of Coin Accord, welcome in. Good to see you. Treasure Trolls, Michigan, welcome in. Tim Pace, how are you? Mickey, the luckiest man on the planet. Well, some days I feel that way. Not every day. I did have quite a bit of luck in 2019, and I am kind of just waiting to see what is in store for me for 2020, because with the luck I had in 2019, 2020 could be incredible. I'll definitely hold on to that hope. If it wasn't for hope, I wouldn't hunt, even though I find nothing sometimes, a lot of times I find something often as well. So you just got to keep hunting, keep on trucking, keep on going, get through your boxes, and get on to the next one. If there's not silver in this one, it's a better chance that there's some in the next one. It's a numbers game for sure. The more boxes you hunt, better chance you got. Hey, Silver OCD, we're opening up a barbecue restaurant, Texas style barbecue, which is smoked meat barbecue restaurant in Texas. Oh, we got a roll that the ink ran out on. Maybe that'll be some luck. Hopefully the luck will change on this box and we'll find some silver. Don't see silver. I see some bright edges and I see a different type of edge. Let's see what that is. It's not silver, but it doesn't look like thick enough to be a proof. It's just a nice 1984. It has the FG. These bright ones are 93s. Yeah, likely 93s. 93. 93. This box seems to be loaded with 93s. I see a lot of reverse enders, and you can just tell the 93s. They just have this flat style look to them. They look bright like an NISC, but they also look super flat. There's no depth to them, and you can pretty much tell right off just by looking at them that they're going to be 93s from the end. So another reason why I didn't want to take donations for this box is just because I saw all those 93 enders. Just not good indications. So again, you just never know what you're going to find. But when you got all the signs pointing to a bad box, I'm not gonna put that one up there. I've got a dark edge, but it's not silver. It's a 1972. I won a W quarter on silver nitrate stream earlier this morning. Was I there? How did I get picked for that? Oh, the comment picker. Gotcha. Well, I'll definitely go claim that. Thank you, Maria. Appreciate that. I'll get that in and I'll turn around and give it back away on my channel. Thank you. I have found some of the W's in most of the releases. Well, in the San Antonio and the River of No Return. That's the only two releases that we found any uncirculated here in Texas. But I have found a good share of W's, so I definitely don't mind sharing the wealth, especially if I want it for free. So I'll definitely go claim that. That's pretty cool. Hey, CCO, welcome in. Silver Nitrate. Hey, Silver Nitrate just came to let me know as well. Thank you, Silver Nitrate. Appreciate it. Man, I've been sick. It's been bad. You know, I've just been barely able to drag myself to work for the last few days after vacation and just being tired after vacation as well. It's been a rough week. But I finally got some energy today. You know, I had enough to get things set up and start opening some coin rolls. I finally finished the nickel box that I started before I got sick, and I was able to get to the bank on Friday and get these boxes of $50 to hunt. So, oh, that's a strange looking Kennedy right there. Like they put something over the head of it. It's almost like it's got something glued on top of it. Look like a zombie Kennedy or something. Something different there. Yeah, it's raised. Oh, maybe it was glued. I think maybe it was glued down. I think it was glued down. They put some glue and it just stuck to the head when they released it. When they cut it loose. It might have been in some epoxy or something. Interesting. 72. Of course, I check for the no FG whenever I see it coming through. We got another weird one. This one's got some kind of rainbow toning and a little bit of greenish in it. I do save toner, so I'll stick that one aside. Awesome, Silver Nitrate. I appreciate that, brother. I'll be at work tomorrow when you start your live stream, but rest assured, it's usually slow early, so I'll be able to hang out for at least the first 30 minutes or so. I want to see what you get in those AMP boxes. It's pretty awesome that you're getting those boxes so late. I'm glad that they're going somewhere where one of us is ready to hunt them for sure. They seem to come into my area and go right back out right away. So it was a mad dash to get every box I could find when they were around, and then they absolutely vanished right away, and I have not seen a trace of them since, of any of them, of the San Antonios or the River of No Returns whatsoever. So I still do a couple quarter boxes a week. I did do a quarter box this week before I got sick. The same day I picked up the last two boxes of $half. I hunted two boxes of $half and a box of quarters. And the only thing I found of all three boxes was some NIFCs and this quarter NIFC. This is a 2016 Harper's Ferry, or 2017 Ellis Island. Sorry, 2017 Ellis Island S NIFC quarter. These are lower mintage, but this one was almost $1 million, so it's not that much lower mintage. That was the only find that I got out of that whole quarter box, though. Whole quarter box, no finds. Makes it difficult when you're not finding anything to make any content. So, yeah, those AMPs, man, they're not being found very often. So you ought to have quite a few people in there watching for that one, brother, for sure. Because I mean, I have W's, I have San Antonios, I have Guams, I have Lowells that I find in rolls all the time, and I have some River of No Returns, just a couple now, because I've sent them off for grading or whatever else. But those seem to be a lot easier to find. But the AMPs I don't have. Otherwise, I would have sets of W's available. But I just don't, because I only found two or three of those coin roll hunting. My nephews found one in the quarter box while I was in Florida. I wish I had time to record that hunt, because that was pretty incredible. I got both of my nephews hooked on coin roll hunting in about an hour and a half. They hunted a box of quarters and they found silver and a W in that box. It was crazy. And I found a proof in that same box of quarters. It was really cool. Really cool to spend the time and hang out with them and get them hooked on that, for sure. Because they're good boys, and they need a nice healthy hobby like coin roll hunting. And I was so happy to be able to, show them some excitement in this hobby and get them interested in it for sure. And they're definitely hooked. They definitely love it. They're talking about how they were going to share the coins and split them up and everything. It was really, really cool. Let me see what's going on in chat. Scroll back up here. Hey, Aaron Krause, how are you? Yeah, I definitely saw the video in the car. The customer wrap rolls had a 63 quarter. Nice. Nice. And it's got to be tough hunting in Hawaii, especially for silver. I mean, that's got to be super few and far between. But getting them in customer rolls, that's pretty awesome. Hey, Siren Silver Stash, haven't seen you for a while. Hey, Bill Gibson, how are you, brother? Good to see you. I just finally got enough energy to be able to put together something. I didn't want to do an actual live stream coin roll hunt. I just wanted to open up some rolls, have some fun, and catch up on chat with some of you guys for a little while. I still got shipping to do from Florida and from before I left from Florida, from the free giveaways and all that stuff. So, but I've just been out, down and out until today. till this afternoon today at the same time. So we'll see what happens here. If we find some silver, maybe I'll get excited. Maybe we'll do something, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, no problem, Siren. Yeah, it was a bummer, but I'm back. I'm back up and running again. I'm not 100%, but I'm at least 60%. So I'm good enough to get back and moving. The name of the restaurant, Steve Woods, is going to be Sullivan's Old Town Barbecue. I created the name for the restaurant. As a matter of fact, the food truck, he had renamed the food truck Sullivan's Texas Barbecue, and because we took over the Old Town Meat Market, the Old Town Market location in Old Town Lewisville, I suggested that we change the name to Sullivan's Old Town Texas Barbecue, and he agreed that that would be a great idea, and we decided to name it that to kind of give it some familiarity, with the people that used to frequent the meat market. Um, the meat market used to serve barbecue lunch every day and do catering as well, but they no longer do any catering or any lunches. So any of the customers that used to get the barbecue from there, they're now going to be looking for us, and they've already purchased catering orders from us because he's no longer doing it. So it was it's pretty much a built-in business. It's already coming. So it's going to be successful for sure. It's just going to take some it's just going to take some time to get everything, implemented, all the systems, all the processes, figure out which people are going to work out, which people are not going to work out. So it's going to consume a lot of my time as soon as the doors open. I mean, and leading up to it, it's really going to be a lot of work for me. So I'm glad that I'm got over this cold so I can get my head wrapped around what is about to happen. The city with the permitting and everything else, they slowed us down because of the Christmas and New Year's holiday. They didn't want to come out in between to pass our permit. So we did have a full week of training implemented into the schedule, but they pushed us back a week for the permitting. So unfortunately, the only thing we could do was remove the week of training. So now we're going to open with basically 2 days of training, and we're going to open the restaurant the next day. So it's going to be a handful for me, just to say the least. A real handful. But on the bright side, once I get everything going on there, I already have the office space in the office of the restaurant set aside for me to create my own studio inside of the restaurant because I'll be basically living there anyways. So I'll be able to create my own space inside the office to do my coin roll hunt so that I won't have to leave work to hunt. I'll be able to make videos, record videos, and edit videos in my time off while I'm at work because I'm basically going to be living there for the next 6 months at least, as far as what I can see for the foreseeable future. Sooner or later, I'll get it like I have the food truck where it can be done in my sleep, but it will take a little bit of time to get it to that point. So, yeah, seriously. I mean, there's a building behind the restaurant that's used for storage, and I literally may be retrofitting that building to a bedroom for me to sleep at, even though I live about a 10-minute walk from there. So, because I may just be so tired that I can't actually walk home and go to bed and then turn around and walk back. So, yeah, we're going to create a sleeping lounge just in case. And we're going to have people working overnight smoking meat because barbecue takes a lot of work. 12 to 14 hours smoking meat, and that takes some time. It takes a lot of energy, a lot of work, and we really need somebody on site, to make sure that it's getting done. And I'm not going to get up in the middle of the night and go down, but if I can stay there during the weekend during the busiest times, then I can manage it a little bit better if I'm right behind the building. So that's probably what it's going to end up being for the beginning of it anyway. That place sounds familiar, Chimpage. Yeah, the Old Town Market in Lewisville. That's the place that we moved in. I ended up on the food truck. I was managing the kitchen at the Old Town Market, cooking the daily lunch special, and the every Friday barbecue lunch that they did. And then the food truck came in, and he needed some help. We were cooking barbecue for him, and then he needed some help. So I went out and I checked it out, and I loved it so much that eventually I worked myself out of the meat market and into the food truck. I just love the concept of the mobile kitchen and being able to, take your operation anywhere you want to take it. Literally, if we had the time and the resources, we can take our operation anywhere that the road will let us go. And that's amazing to me. All right, I gotta go get my dump box. Yeah. Oh, yeah. As a matter of fact, it was Bobby Flay did a something on the Travel Channel with the Old Town Meat Market, the Old Town Market with their barbecue. Matter of fact, yeah, Steve Woods. We're gonna have both. We're gonna have the food truck and the restaurant. We're still contracted at the park that we go to, and we're gonna maintain that contract through the spring. But moving into summer after the 4th of July, we may opt out of that contract and just do events that are guaranteed and whatnot, and only use the food truck when it's hired by people for a guaranteed amount of money. So we're just gonna have to see how it goes when we get open and see what the business is like. I'm gonna go get my dump box. Let me dump my empties, and I'll be right back. What are you doing, cat? It's gonna be loud for a second, so headphone users beware. All right. That box is dumped. Let's see what we get. Still haven't found anything in this $50 box yet. As expected. But who knows, we'll get excited. Yeah, the Old Town Market had been there since the 50s, guys. So it is a very old building. It has a lot of history in Old Town Lewisville. And they recently created a plan to revitalize the Old Town Lewisville. I mean, this is back to horse and buggy days, guys. Horse and buggy days, the days where you would all of your coins would be silver. I mean, that is how far the history dates back to the building that we're operating out of, which is really cool. But this is a 2010 NIFC. That's the second NIFC we found. The second thing we found. So, anyways, it dates back to the horse and buggy days. There's pictures of, the Old Town Lewisville. The bank that I found my accidental early release W quarter is right behind railroad tracks. It was one of the original Wells Fargo banks in Texas. I mean, there's a lot of history here. This place is old, very old. So it's really cool when you can get into something like where I'm at. The building that I'm in, it has been around since early the 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 business itself has been around since the early 30s. And when the town actually became a town, when it was actually considered a town to the county, and yeah, I mean, all of it dates way back. And again, it was horse and buggy town all the way back. It was a town just outside of the train stop. So back to the Wild Wild West days is as far back as the town goes. So very old, very cool. Hey, Gold Miner, welcome in. OCO Mega Shadow, good to see you. Yeah, it could be a good spot for metal detecting, but unfortunately, a lot of it's already been paved over. So if you guys are familiar with Woodstock, yeah, Woodstock. So the Woodstock concert, after the Woodstock concert happened, it's one of the most popular concerts at rock festivals that's ever happened. Um, a couple of weeks or so, or you know, yeah, a couple of weeks or so afterwards, there was a thing called the International Pop Festival. If you guys look up the International Pop Festival, that happened in the town that I live in the town that we are, opening the restaurant in Lewisville, Texas. The International Pop Festival happened right after Woodstock, and it was, I mean, another one of the stops basically along the tour that Woodstock created. So there, the grounds that hosted that original festival are now paved over. So, and that's the case with a lot of the older areas that would be good for metal detecting. Plus, unfortunately, in Texas, nobody is letting you on their property. Period. If you ask them to come metal detect on their property, nobody's letting you come on their property. If they do, you're going to have to give them a percentage or something, or pay them to be able to be on their property or sign waivers, closures, disclosures, whatever, to make sure that they're not going to be liable for you. Texas is a very old school, old state, way of thinking here. So it's not as prosperous as you might think for metal detecting. I have not metal detected here, but Rob Finds Treasure, my neighbor, has tried to do quite a bit, and you cannot even metal detect in Texas, in the county parks. It's illegal to metal detect in the county parks, so you can't even go in the parks and metal detect. It's kind of difficult to metal detect around this area, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have already bought a metal detector, and I've already would have been hunting for sure. For sure. All right, Silver Nitrate. Glad you came in. Thank you, brother. Again, awesome. Glad I won that W. I'm just going to turn around and give it back away. So it would be great to get it from you, and I'll make sure that I let everybody know that I want it from you, and I'm going to be giving away on my channel as well. All right, we only got 10 people in here, but we do have 12 likes, so that's awesome. I know it's getting late, guys. I'm not going to be on all night. If I don't find anything in this box, we're probably going to call it a wrap. Just to be honest with you. I mean, I'm still recuperating, so I do still need my rest to make sure that I have the energy to get everything else done that I need to get done. Shipping and PCGS submissions and everything else. So, but again, I did want to get on And I just wanted to say hi to everybody and let you guys know that that's why you haven't seen any content from me, and that's why you haven't seen any streams, because I've been sick and been trying to get back to my regularly scheduled life. Not even my regularly scheduled programming, just my regularly scheduled life, because that happens every day, whether I'm with it or not. Unfortunately, if I don't get up and go, the food truck doesn't get up and go, and if the food truck doesn't get up and go, my boss loses money. So it's my job to make sure that happens. I'm not selling rolls, Rita. Not tonight, or not yet. If we find something in here, I'll open up that roll and then we'll stop there and I'll make a decision if I want to sell rolls. But I don't want to do it if we're not going to be finding anything. I don't want to have a skunk box stream. That's not my intention for tonight. I see a lot of 1993 enders on a lot of the rolls. There's no silver enders, and I haven't found any silver in the last few boxes. So that could change at any moment, of course. But the odds are that this is another skunk box. So, of course, I'm hoping for the best, but I don't want to take donations for rolls just because I already have enough shipping that I have to get covered and take care of and get done. And based on the fact I'm not finding anything, I don't want to take anybody's money for free. So, that being said, we're opening up rolls to see if this box gives us any life. If it gives us any kind of life, then I'll open them up and I'll see if you guys want to get in on some rolls. Oh, we got a nice thick one there. That's a nice thick one. That could be a proof. It doesn't have the look of a proof edge, but it is nice and thick. Nope. Just a thick 1981. It had to look for a minute, but not quite. That's probably the thickest 81 I've seen so far. Look at the difference in those two coins. That's almost a third thicker just from the 81 to the 80. 1 year difference, and it's a third of the thickness larger on the rim. Steve Woods with a $2 super chat. Boom! Glad you got the sickness out of the way before the opening of the restaurant. I appreciate that, Steve Woods. Thank you very much, sir. I am very glad that happened as well. One would think that 81 would be approved based on that, Just saying. It looked real good when I opened up the roll. You never know what you're going to find in here. Who knows? Yeah, huge difference. I mean, it's clearly visible. It's not like it's like, oh, this just looks, a little bigger. See, that's what I'm talking about. I have at least 15 enders that look just like this, and I'm almost going to guarantee you right now that this is a 1993. This is a 1993 ender, and I have at least 15 rolls that have this exact same ender on it. That's the main reason why I didn't open up this box for donations, because it just doesn't seem like it's going to produce. Of course, you never know. I hope it proves me wrong. I really do. 1993. What did I say? I can almost see them because I see so many here. 1993. It's just pretty much a foregone conclusion once I see that reverse. I know enough of them. I did once receive almost an entire box. It was 95% 1993s. And the funny thing about that box is it was a Black Rolls box, but it was yellow Loomis rolls inside of the Black Rolls box. Crazy. And it was sealed. I opened up the sealed box, and it was 95% 1993 yellow Loomis rolls inside of a Black Rolls box. Crazy. Yes, I did see RFT's video of his PCGS submission package. That was pretty awesome. That was pretty awesome, the stuff that you can find coin roll hunting. I mean, you guys have seen my videos. You guys have seen my accidental early release and all of that stuff. That was found live in a coin. You know, it was a video, but it was found live in a video, coin roll hunting. I mean, you can find some amazing things in coin rolls. It doesn't happen every day, but it does happen. It absolutely does happen. So you should absolutely be trying to get these rolls for yourself from any bank that will give them to you, and definitely search them to see what you can find. I mean, the best thing about it is there's no investment. You just go buy the rolls and then you turn around and turn them back in and you get your money back. If there's nothing in them, you get all your money back. If you pull anything out of them, like the NISCs or whatever, it costs you face value of the coin. I think that right there is what hooked me on coin roll hunting, is the fact that, you know, it's like playing a lottery ticket, but you get your money back. If you win more than your money. If you lose, you just get your money back. And you'd have to spend a little bit of time going and take it back to the bank. I turned them back in loose, Steve Woods. As a matter of fact, I have a coin counting machine at my bank, my local bank. It's not a local credit union. It's a local bank that I have an account at, and there's zero charge for members. Meaning, if you have a bank account with them, they do not charge you for dumping your coins into their free coin counting machine. So I just take my coins loose in a bucket. I dump them into the machine counts them. I've audited it many a times, and it counts them 100% accurate every time, except for the ones that it spits back out that are like this, where they're going to be off weight because they're so jacked up. And then you get your money back. You just go back to the counter. They give you your cash right there on the spot. The worst thing that could happen is that you fill the $half bag and you have to wait 10 to 15 minutes for them to come out from behind the counter and change the bags on the machine. That's the worst thing that can happen. But they never charge me a fee. They never tell me I can't cash a certain amount. They're very nice here. Very nice to me here. And if I did roll them, if I did re-roll them, I can get the $half rollers, the $half papers like this. I can get them for free from the bank that I pick up my $half from. They'll give me as many as I want. Gold miner, I have one bank, and it's the same bank as the bank that I typically dump them at. It's the same brand bank, but it's not the same branch. It's a different branch. And one of the branches that I dump at, it does the same thing. It always jams. Like 3 or 4 times during my dump, it will jam. But they're able to come back out, and I don't have to wait 15 minutes when they do that. Typically, the branch manager is in an office, and he's sitting right out front because it jams so much, I guess, that he's always available. And he just comes out, he opens it up, and he clears it up. Now, let me show you some of the things that I found because of that jam. I've been wanting to do a video about this for a while, but I'm going to do this here since we're here on the live stream. This is some of the reasons why the coin counting machine jams. There's a little bucket inside of the machine that catches all the kicks from the machine. This was in the bucket, an entire roll of pennies that I have not opened yet. An entire roll of pennies. I may open this up next just to see what's in there. The whole roll, somebody stuffed the whole roll into the coin counting machine. Can you believe it? The whole entire roll. They just sent it through the machine. Are you kidding me? Tokens, these dirty, beat up, gunked up, jacked up coins, and then this $1 Isle of Capri. I had a casino token from the Isle of Capri on my last auction. This is a $1 token from the Isle of Capri that was in that same bucket as well, and it was free because it was in the discharge bucket. So I got a dollar coin. I got a dollar token. I've got almost 20 cents there, and one Chuck E. Cheese token and a car wash token, plus a 50-cent roll. So $2 for free out of the garbage bin inside of the coin machine. And I don't even know what's in this roll, but it's copper on both ends, as it appears to me. It appears to be copper on both ends. I don't know. But that's why the machine jams, is because people just dump trash into it. Straight trash. I found one that looked like it was gold in there one time. Of course, it wasn't gold. It was gold plated, but it looked like gold. I was like, oh, can I get that? They're like, yep, there you go. They just dump them into the trash. Those gunked up coins I found in the trash can because they just dumped the kick bucket out into the trash can next to the coin counting machine. But yeah, that's why it jams up, because people just stuff garbage into it, hoping that it'll count as a coin. It's crazy the mindset that people must have when they're trying to cash in their change to get dollars to pay for something. You know, it's like, oh well, hopefully this will count for something, and they just stick an entire roll of pennies in there. Ridiculous. Oh, let me just stick this whole roll of pennies in there. See what happens. So they lost 50 cents on that one because it obviously kicked the entire roll because it wasn't in loose format. So they lost 50 cents on their dump for sure. To be fair, the coin counting machine is available for non-account holders, and they only charge a 3% fee, so it's cheaper than Coinstar. So obviously they've found some business in counting, non-account holders coins for 3%, enough so that they, allow anybody can walk into my branch and dump coins into the machine, and they'll just have to pay 3% of the total once it's counted. And there's probably 30 or 40 branches in the Metroplex. Within an hour drive, there's at least 30 or 40 branches in the Metroplex where I live at. So not a bad deal. I have 3 different branches that I typically use, and then they told me that they have a branch that has a brand new coin counting machine, and they said that machine never jams, it never gets backed up, it never gets full. They say it's the best. Apparently, there's a legend of this coin counting machine that is the best coin counting machine in the land. So I'm gonna have to go check that one out one of these days. It's near a silver dealer, so next time I head out that way, which will be on Monday, I'll go figure that out. No, I actually, all those coins I just showed you, the bucket was in the machine. I saw them all in there, and I said, "Can I grab those?" And they said, "Yeah." And I just grabbed them out of the bucket. There's a little bucket in the front door of the machine. When they open it up to check and see why it's jammed, I saw all that stuff in there. I was like, "Hey, can I grab those?" They're like, "Yeah, we just dump it in the trash anyway." And I'm like, "Okay." And then I checked the trash can and I found more. Hey, Yankee Stacking. Welcome, man. Good to see you. Yeah, that's the bummer about casinos, John Tan. Welcome in, John Tan. Haven't seen you before, so welcome to the stream. Typically, I do coin roll hunts for donations and I do auctions. But tonight, I'm just getting over a bad cold, and I just haven't been on YouTube for a while. I haven't been on YouTube this year yet, so I decided that I just wanted to do a late night stream, open up some $50 rolls, see if we can find anything. The box didn't look good when I opened it, so I didn't want to take donations. And silver, that might change. Pretty much just wanted to catch up with everybody and see how everybody's doing, see how the year's treating everybody else so far. I had a little bit of a rough start here with the cold, but I'm back up. I'm at least, oh, okay. There we go. That's something. Anybody know anybody named Wenda? We have a counter stamp coin. Come on, focus. All right, let me get something to help this thing focus. Because this one's pretty interesting. I've certainly not seen anything like this before. Come on. Of course, it doesn't want to help me out. Let me try it this way. Turn the light off, maybe. There we go. You gotta see it says Wenda right there. Wenda stamped into the neck of the Kennedy. And then it says 1225.73. Stamped into a 1991 $50. Pretty interesting. I've not seen that on anybody's videos, anybody's coin roll hunts. Maybe that's a good sign that we'll find something in this box. It's not a proof. It is a 1972, and it has the FG, but just says Wenda, and it's counterstaff 1225.73. Pretty interesting. Never found anything like that before. Yeah, it's 72. 1972. Never heard of that. Never seen that found. And I think I already searched these, but we're going to research them just in case. But pretty cool. No, I am not auctioning the rolls, Gold Miner. Not gonna do that. If I found a barber in here, maybe. But pretty much I just wanted to open up some rolls. Hey, Dime Digger, welcome in. Good to see you, brother. Been a little while. How was your Christmas? How was your holiday? Your New Year? Got a 2002 NIFC. I thought about doing a free roll where I just pick names out of the chat and open up rolls for you. And then if you want anything that I found in the roll, then you just pay for shipping. I tossed that around for a little bit, but you know, I mean, at the end of the day, in order to guarantee that your package gets to you, it's $3.66 minimum, depending upon how far you live from me. And then the cost of the package itself, which the pillow packs are around anywhere from 25 to 55 cents a piece. And then the face value of the coin as well. I mean, that basically for $5 a roll, if there's something found in a roll, it costs the entire $5. Now, of course, not everybody's going to find something in their roll, but I mean, it's just I don't want to do it that way. I only like opening up boxes for donation when I have a good idea that we're going to find something in them. Yeah, Dime Digger, my holiday was great. I had a nice vacation. That might be a proof right there. That has a little bit of a better thick edge look. I don't know. That's a 1982. It's a D. It's not a proof. And it has the FG. Unfortunately, nothing. My holiday was great. I got to go to Florida for Christmas for the first time in 2 years. Hadn't been back to Florida in 2 years, and I got to spend time with my mom. I got my entire base family was there. My mother, both of my brothers, and my sister were all there, and all of the grandchildren were there for the first time ever. They all got to be in the same place at the same time, so it was really good. Really, really good that way. Unfortunately, I came back with basically came back with the flu. So I've been down for a little bit after that, but otherwise it was great. But I'm getting back. I'm getting back up and running now. So that'll all be the cold will all be in the past here real soon. So be back to normal before you know it. No, 10 pace. I nobody does win doing it that way. That's why I prefer to do auctions versus coin roll hunts. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that I do a lot more auctions than I do coin roll hunts because I mean you don't find things in every box. You just don't. And the only way you can do a steady coin roll hunt is to just do the boxes that you get every week. Well, the fact of the matter is, a lot of the boxes that you get every week are not going to have silver in them. So, unless you're getting 15 to 20 boxes, which I am not, I get 2 boxes every week, maybe 3 if I order them from a separate bank. I've been as high as 4 boxes, ordering them from 2 different banks. Not, not very close together, but still, at the end of the day, I don't want to be opening up boxes and not finding anything for people. So if I find a box that has enders, I'm live streaming it. Period. That's how I do it. If I find a box that has 2 enders, 1 ender, 3 enders, 6 enders, I'm gonna live stream that box. That's just how I do it. And if not, then we're gonna do auctions. I'd rather just go and purchase coins and purchase items to put in an auction and make them available for you guys and let you guys bid on them and see what you want. Maybe you get a good deal. I'd rather do it that way than just open up empty rolls like these with nothing in them. Nothing but NISCs. It's not, or maybe one silver. So one person wins and everybody else loses. No, I'm good on that. I'm not. No, I'm not gonna be that guy. Not definitely not gonna be that guy. And there's nothing wrong with the people that do it that way at all whatsoever. It's just I just don't feel comfortable doing that. I'd rather you guys know exactly what you're spending your money on versus spending your money on hopes and dreams. Yeah, Rita, it was pretty great. The entire family. I'll have a lot of pictures soon. My mom's not doing well. She's been super sick. She's having seizures. I've been talking to her tonight. She had a seizure at the grocery store, and she shouldn't even have been out driving. And thankfully, she had it while she was not driving, and she's okay. But it might have been the last chance for the whole family to be together ever, to be honest with you. So it was really good. I'm glad that, you know, it's only because of this. If it wasn't for this, I wouldn't have had the money to be able to go do that. If it wasn't for the accidental early release and doing my auction, my coin on auction, not my live stream auction, but the coin that I auctioned at Great Collections. If it wasn't for that accidental early release auction coin, I wouldn't have had the money to be able to go to Florida for Christmas this year. So glad it all worked out. I was able to go. The whole family was able to be together. I almost didn't go, but I knew that I had that extra money there, so I went ahead and spent it, and I spent basically all of it on my vacation. So yeah, I mean that's the way to go, Dime Digger. I mean we know we hunt boxes. We know when there's signs of good boxes like proof enders, et cetera, et cetera. You never know when you're going to find a random silver, but the likelihood of opening up a box that has zero enders whatsoever and finding a bunch of silver is slim to none. Slim to none. So I'd rather just, if I don't see any enders, if I don't see anything promising, I'd rather just hunt it myself, make a video about it, and if I start opening it and I start seeing some coins, then I'll live stream it halfway through the box if I have to. I'll say, hey, well, I started opening up this box. There was no enders, nothing showing me any signs of life. And then I got into the 20th roll and I found 3 silvers in this roll. Let's see if we can find some silver for you guys. I'd rather do that than open up a box with no enders and find nothing, zip zero. Be hunting for, DDOs or NISCs or anything else. A lot of people can't get $half rolls, so they'll donate anyways just because they can't get them. But I'd rather find you something. That's why we set them up the way we set them up, is because you donate, and then when we find something, the donation money pays for what it costs us to ship it to you. So if we don't find anything, then yeah, we collect all the money, and that's not cool. I don't do that. Again, I'd rather you just know exactly what you're getting for your money and go from there and pay what you're comfortable paying for it. That's why I like the auctions. The auctions are much better in my opinion, and that'll be the majority of my channel for 2020, guys, for sure. It'll definitely be a majority auction, and when I come across a nice box of coins, then we'll hunt them. If the W program is supposed to be continued as well. They did not give any specifications on that as far as what denomination they were going to put them on, but they did say that the W program would continue in 2020. So we don't know if it's going to be on quarters. We don't know if it's going to be on nickels, dimes, $half. We don't know what it's going to be on, but we know that the W program will continue this year. So we're just waiting for the announcement from the Mint so that we can find out what we need to be hunting to find the W's. I'm really hoping it's nickels, just like everybody else is, because that would be amazing. I love nickels. That's my favorite thing to hunt. And if there was something like a West Point Mint nickel to find in a nickel box, I am all over that. I will be all over that. I would love it. Oh my God, Rita, that's terrible. Terrible. Sorry to hear that. That's just that's as bad as it gets right there. That's as bad as it gets right there. Just remember, folks, no matter how bad you got it, somebody's always got it worse. Somebody's always got it worse. I try to live by that. It always gives me strength and hope to carry on and move forward. That, no matter how bad it gets for me, somebody's always got it worse. Just got to deal with the punches as they're thrown. But man, those are some terrible punches, Rita. Terrible punches. So we're down to 15 rolls in this. Actually, we're down to 14 rolls because I've already opened one. So we're down to 14 rolls left in this box that I haven't opened, and we've found nothing but 1, 2, 3 NISCs, a thick 82, and a counter stamp coin. That's I'm not live streaming those boxes like that for donations. That's not going to happen on my channel unless I see some enders and they don't turn out to be enders or they look real good and whatever. Other than that, you can't. And there might be a box where I have an ender and that's the only thing in the box. That could happen as well. But I'm not going to stream non-ender boxes on my channel. That's not going to happen. You literally can find any coin in any box for sure. That can happen, but it's not likely to happen. I'd rather run on stats and odds than on hopes and dreams. And that's going to mean less content, unfortunately. At the same time, the time that I have to produce content is going to be less, with the opening of the restaurant and everything else. So I don't know why I didn't open up that first roll I pulled out first, but we'll open up this one instead. It would be nice to find that random silver and just be able to boom it out, but 93. 93. 83. Pretty much nothing going on in this box. I have another box. I'm not gonna open up the other box. They were picked up at the same time, and the 4 boxes previous look pretty much exactly the same way as these ones did. So, just NISCs, nothing spectacular. So we'll probably end it after this box. I'll do a free giveaway for the people that are still hanging out. And see, hopefully you guys were able to watch my last auction and my Christmas, the stuff I did right before Christmas, so that you guys could get some free stickers. I had told you guys if you send me a self-addressed stamped envelope inside of your own envelope that you send to me, then I will send you back my stickers for free. And hopefully you guys got some of those shipped out to me so that you guys can get my stickers. I'm not selling them. I've never sold my stickers. I include them for any first-time donators for sure. On any of my auctions. First-time, bid winners on auctions as well. All right, I'm going to open up this roll. I'm going to open up the next roll of $half. If we don't find anything in these two rolls, I'm going to open up this roll of pennies that was in the garbage bucket inside of the coin roll machine, because that might literally be more interesting than what we're finding in this box, because it's been nothing. Hey, Evil Lenny, how's it going? Good to see you. I'm just getting back up and running. 2010 NISC. AP 714. Whoever AP is, I found your $half. It's a beat up NIFC. I wouldn't give that to my dog, but you know, of course I don't have a dog right now. Wish I did, but I wouldn't give it to him. Which is no doubt why you wrote on it. Come on, Silver. This is going to leave us with 9 rolls left to open, because I've already opened up the 10th roll, because it had that ender that kind of looked like an NIFC, but I was pretty sure it was a 93, and of course it was definitely a 93. I don't do a lot of penny. I don't hunt a lot of pennies. I have a box and a quarter of pennies to hunt though, and I will probably be doing videos on the penny hunt when I get into them, when I get into those boxes. But I just hadn't been comfortable hunting pennies because there's so many be missing something, and I don't want to be sitting here doing a live stream and dumping something that is valuable or something that I should be keeping out of a penny box, because I just wasn't sure. But I've got a little bit of a better idea of exactly what I should be, looking for out of a penny box and finding. So I'll be doing those videos. The next video you guys are going to see is going to be my Florida. I have the coins from my last Texas box. It's going to be a Florida versus Texas, and it's going to be a box before I left Texas of nickels versus the box that when I was in Florida, and then also versus the box when I got back from Texas, because I just got a box and I found a buffalo, my first buffalo of 2020, and that box will be shown as well. But either way, the Florida box beat both of them, and there was not even a silver or a buffalo at all in the Florida box, and it still smoked both boxes point wise. Smoked them. Absolutely smoked them. But that's the difference in hunting in an area that is not hunted versus hunting in my area, which is heavily hunted. There's some older looking edges on these. These are the pedges. There's a lot of copper looking coins in this roll. I don't know if that's going to mean anything good, but there's a lot of copper in this roll. So 1987, 2016, 1975. Got a 2000, not a wide AM. Got another 2000. Another not a wide AM. That's a wide AM. Of course, it's an 84. Not a copper. 75 copper. Got a 1991. That thing's like blue tone. I'll set that in the side finds. $2,000, not a wide AM. Yeah, it took me a while to figure out what the wide AM, what the close AM. So 1990, 77 blue tone copper. So it's not that old of a roll that they chucked into the machine because there's 20. That was a 2019. So there's 2018s, 2019s in there. So it was a recent roll that they chucked in. 75, but there is some copper in there. That's an 82. I can weigh that, but it does look to be copper. 1960, 71, 99 could be a wide AM, I think. It's not. Shield, 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 shield. All shields. 83. Not bad 83 for the most part, but not great. 1992. Is 92 not the close AM or is it 94? Hang on. Nope, it's a wide AM. Never mind. 92 wide AM, not close AM. So, well, that wasn't any bit more interesting than the half-dollar rolls that I've been hunting. Just a few coppers and a 1960. Hey Kennedy, how's it going? Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better finally. Just had enough energy to get on here and do something. I've been in bed or at work only for the last few days. Hey Casey, welcome. Good to see you. All right, Kennedy, thanks for coming in, saying hi. Good, good to see you. Happy New Year. Nope, I haven't got any more West Points, Casey. I'm just hunting some half dollars for fun. See if we can't find anything to lead me to believe that my other box might have something in it. I'm going to do a giveaway here in just a minute. I'm going to do this 5 of the last 9 rolls, and then we'll do a free giveaway. And then I'll finish up the box. Unless we find silver or anything really interesting, we'll be done when this box is over. 93. 93. 85 got some blue marker on it. This box is lackluster at best. Pretty much dead box. Skunk box. I found a few NISCs. I found a crazy counter stamp coin, but nothing to write home about by any means. All right, Casey, I'll see what I can do. It's 11:30 already, my time, and I got to be at work at 8:30. So I just wanted to get on because I haven't had any videos or any content out for a while. So I wanted to do something to put out there to let you guys know why I've been absent, why you haven't heard anything from me since I returned from Florida. I have some videos that I need to edit and I need to get posted, but I haven't even had the energy to do that because just this cold was pretty bad. I'm pretty sure it was the flu. I'm not 100% on that, but I didn't go to the doctor, of course. I just toughed it out and suffered through. But I finally got some energy tonight, so we're here. We're hunting, and we're live. Come on, box. This would be 5 boxes in a row. This would be a 5. This would make my skunk streak at 5 if I don't find any silver in here. And that's since I've been back to Florida. Since I've been back from Florida, where I found a bunch of silver. So that tells you guys how bad the boxes have been here lately. I was really hoping for some Christmas boxes, but not so much. Not seeing them so much here. But I can't complain. I got an epic box last year. That's what kicked off my channel. So I wanted to do a New Year's Day stream for my channel anniversary, but unfortunately, I just come down on New Year's Day with the cold. It really kicked in then, and it just knocked me out. Really did. I'm in Texas, Magnum Force, Dallas Fort Worth area. Yeah, I definitely don't want that, Rita. Don't want no sickness relapse for sure. So I just did something light like this where I don't have to invest a lot of energy. I just got to open up some coin rolls and talk to you guys a little bit on chat. Just kind of let you guys know where I'm at and what's going on. Nothing too serious. Typically do these face to face, but I still haven't got the program enabled yet to be able to have multiple cameras on at once. I've got a gasoline. Pretty sure this is a gasoline tone 1972. Could be anything though. I do like toner, so I'll stick that one aside for myself. Again, nothing fantastic here. All right, what are we gonna give away tonight? Let's see. We're gonna give away stickers for sure. So the giveaway will include my stickers. You guys need to comment on my last live stream, which would be the Florida coin roll hunt. From last Thursday, guys. It'll be last Thursday. It's my last live stream, so just comment on my last live stream. I'm going to use the random comment picker to pick a winner. You do have to be here. You're going to have 30 seconds to respond in chat once I pick a name. Let's see if you guys can go home with the stickers and the 40%er. So free silver giveaway, free stickers. And then I'll open up the last 4 rolls that I haven't opened up yet of this $50 box and see if we can't find anything in those. And then we're going to call it a night, guys, because I do have to be back at work in the morning. So I don't want to be too crazy. So let me pull up the comment picker. Let me go grab the link, grab the URL, and then I'll pull up the comment picker. It'll be just a second. Been a minute, obviously, since I've done anything. So Excuse the rust. All right, so it's going to be the okay, wait a minute. No. So we're going to use the MRB Live Florida CRH video, not the MRB Florida 2. So it's going to be the first one. It's an hour and 40 minutes so that you guys can distinguish the difference. An hour and 40 minutes. That's the video that you guys are going to need to comment on. We're going to open up another roll while I give you guys a minute to go ahead and get over to that video and comment on it. And then we'll pull a winner after I open up this next roll. So I want to make sure that it's fair for everybody. Everybody gets a chance to comment. It's going to be the hour and 40 minutes long video, MRB Live Florida CRH video. That's the video, the live stream that you're going to comment on. So it's not the very last live stream. It's the one just prior to that. So I'll give you guys a few minutes. We'll open up this seemingly dead coin roll. See if there's anything in there. And then we'll pull a winner for the 40%er and the stickers. Wish I could done something a little bit more exciting tonight, guys, but unfortunately, I just, again, I just wanted to touch base, let you guys know what's going on, and get you guys prepared for next week, because my silver dealer has been going to the two of the best shows in the country this year, this after the new year, in the last 2 weeks. So that's why I haven't been able to get with him. But I expect to see him on Monday, and then I should be able to have some pretty good items for you guys available on the Thursday night auction stream. That will be happening this week for sure. I don't know if it'll be my typical 30 to 50 item auction, but it will be an auction, and there will be some great items available. We did have a 2006 NIFC. If I find anything interesting in this roll, I'll add it to the end of stream. I don't particularly consider NIFCs, especially with the Ring of Death, to be interesting. So if I find any 87s or anything else like that, I would go ahead and throw it in. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. So we got stickers. We got a 40%er. Let me pull the URL and let's go ahead and choose. Yeah, a lot of you guys already commented on that video, so it's not a new video. I'm gonna pull out the random comment picker. Hopefully it will go according to plan. All right, looks like it's working. We have 7 comments. Only 7 comments. There's 13 people watching, so guys might want to go back and make sure you're commenting on the right video. It's the Florida CRH stream. It's an hour and 40 minutes long. There were 2 streams from Florida on the same night because my stream interrupted and I had to restart it. So you're going to be commenting on the first of the 2, and it's an hour and 40 minutes long. We only got 7 commenters. I'm going to give it just another second, and then we'll go ahead and pull a winner. Yeah, you got a minute, Brian. Go ahead and go comment. Try to give everybody a chance to get in there, get it on. Hey, Huckleberry Silver, welcome in. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better tonight. Not 100%, but I'm at least 60%, which is better than I've been for the last 3 days. So I'll take that every day. Just lively enough to be able to get on and just let you guys know what's going on and start getting myself ready to get everything taken care of and get ready for next week and get back to normal life, man. That's rough having a cold and being real sick and not having energy to even get out of bed for sure. So I hear that, Magnum Force. Any day above ground is a good day. All right, we're gonna refresh comments one more time. All right, now we're up to 8. Seems like everybody that's here has commented. If you haven't commented, maybe if I pull a winner that's not here, then you'll comment then. I don't know. But Magnum Force 99, I pulled your name. Are you still here? Just tell me so in the chat, and you will get the stickers and the 40% silver half dollar. All right, Magnum Force is the winner. Congratulations, Magnum Force. You're going to need to make sure that you send your shipping name and your shipping address to my email. It is listed in the description of this video. Make sure to include your screen name so I know who you are when you send me the email. You got a 1967, 40% half dollar, and my stickers. All right, congrats, guys. I give these away every time I stream. Every single time I stream, I give away silver. I give away my stickers. That happens every single time. We don't need to worry about this roll because I've already opened it up. There's no silver in there. There might be NISCs in there, but that's nothing worth opening. We've got 2 more rolls to open, so if you guys want to see if maybe this box might not be a skunker, you can hang out. If not, we're going to see you guys on Thursday next week when I get back to my regularly scheduled programming. My auctions Thursday night. That's going to be pretty much it. It's going to be auctions, and then probably once a month, I will save the ender boxes that I can find of half dollars if I find any to do a coin roll hunt. It'll probably be a once a month coin roll hunt, and the other 3 weeks will be auctions. That's more than likely the direction that my channel is going to continue on for 2020. So, of course, if there's West Point announcement for nickels or anything crazy like that, we're definitely going to be involved in that, for sure. For sure. Anything like that comes about, I'm going to be out hunting boxes and trying to get into that as well. So, but for the foreseeable future, it's going to be auctions and a once a month coin roll hunt with the best boxes that I can put together based on what I pick up every week. Again, the enders don't tell the whole story, but they tell enough to give me a good idea. Magnum Force, it just depends on the night. Some nights I go until 2 in the morning. Man, it really just depends on how many items that I have and how the auctions go. If the auctions go long, then the stream goes later. I get a set amount of items, and I try to put up every item that I have available for the night. The only time I don't is if it's just really, really late and I have to work really, really early in the morning, then I may cut the auction off short. But typically they last at least until midnight. And that's just a nice 1973. I'm going to stick it aside for further examination after the hunt. 2001 NISC. But that was probably nothing that I'm going to hold on to. And that seems like it, guys. I don't think I missed another roll. I think that was it. So I'll just open up this one, just show you guys that there's nothing in this one. Not stashing any silver. keeping anything for myself. I just nothing there. Just 93s. I already hunted that roll. So, anyways, midnight Texas time, right? Yeah, midnight Central time for sure. Yeah. But sometimes it goes later. I've been on till 2 o'clock in the morning multiple times. If I'm finding stuff and we're having a fun auction, I keep it rolling as long as there's still items available. So I've been known to dig items out of my personal stash to continue the auction when we're having a good time and it's all going well. And you know, if it just gets too late too quick, then I can pull it. It just depends. But I start them at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. So I always start at the same time every live stream except for my random like tonight where I started at 10 10:15, 10:20. I typically start all of my scheduled live streams at 7:30 p.m. Central Time, and they can run past midnight Central Time. So that's right. Nothing like a 2 a.m. boom. That's for sure. I wish I'd have found something to boom about tonight. It'd have been nice to get excited, but it's just fun being back on and just touching base with you guys, talk to you guys again, and getting ready for 2020 and getting ready to keep everything rolling in motion and getting everything together, and it's going to be a good year. It's going to be a good year. We're going to find some stuff for sure. We're going to find some stuff this year. So stay tuned, guys. I mean, between the videos, the auctions, and the monthly coin roll hunt, we're gonna have some fun, no doubt whatsoever. So stay tuned. Keep an eye on the community tab. I typically announce things there and let you guys know what's going on there. I did not announce anything about my cold or anything else because it just seemed mundane at that point. So, but yeah, that's a good place to stay informed on the channel is the community tab, and we're gonna get some good videos out. We're gonna get some good hunts out, and we got a lot of things in store for 2020. I even be doing some live streams from the restaurant when I get my studio set up there. In fact, I will be doing some live streams from the restaurant, but who knows when I'm going to be doing them? I may be doing them when we're up and running, in the middle of service, you know what I mean, when I'm not on the clock. So it's going to be a lot of fun, no doubt. I'll look forward to seeing all you guys there for sure. So just stay tuned and try to stick with me. Give me just a little bit here. We're going to be back to 100% by next week for sure. So I'll be in a little bit of better shape by then. Let's see chat real quick before we end it up. Leaving for Grand Turk, Dominican Republic in a few weeks. Be looking for some Caribbean silver. There you go. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Anytime I leave town, I'm definitely in it. So I found some Florida silver. Got some Florida boxes. I found a Florida W. I found a Florida West Point. I found a lot of Philadelphia minted quarters in Florida as well. So it's always fun. Hey, PNC Floyd 86. Good to see you. Yeah, man. I just popped on just to get back, touch base, and catch up for a minute. Just do a little fun hunt and just live chat, talk. So you didn't miss anything, brother. I just did a little 40% free giveaway at the end of the stream. I just want to get back out and get back in the swing of things. You know what I mean? Get back in the swing of things after vacation, after being sick, and just touch base with everybody. So thanks, guys, for coming out for sure. I appreciate seeing you guys in chat every time you show up. Definitely appreciate you hitting the like button. Only 15 people watching, 24 likes. You guys are amazing as always, as always. So, but again, I'll be back to my regular schedule next week. Thursday night auction, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. I should be able to get the preview video up by Wednesday at the latest. So look out for that. And then if there's any changes to that, you'll be able to find it in my community tab. So until then, guys, Mickey Rouse Bank's going to sign off. We're going to see you guys on the next one for sure. I'm going to get everybody's packages out from the last stuff, everything before Florida, everything with Florida. That's all going to go out on Monday for sure. And then I'll be getting submissions out done on Monday, and submissions for people that wanted their coins submitted on, they'll be shipped out on Tuesday. So I will update that in the community section of my channel as well. And then we'll be back live again Thursday night for the auction, and it'll be auction number 7. And hopefully we're going to have some really great stuff just like we did in the last ones. So until then, we're going to see you guys later. Mickey Rouse Bank signing off. Happy hunting, folks.